Good morning, it's good to see you. I'm about 10 kilometres outside Varkala and I'm about to meet a Russian woman by the name of Polina who has devoted all of her resources and her life to saving the local street dogs around the town. Good morning, Polina, how are you? She's very busy.
Very busy.
Very busy.
I start with
How many dogs do you have here, Polina?
70 now.
70.
But I keep secret from local. If they know, I think I will be in trouble. Because they ask, please, when I feed dogs in streets, they ask, please take it for your own. We don't need street dogs. But if I take, you have too much dog, you have no license.
When did you first come to India?
It was 2011, but I was like tourist. I have no idea. I got this situation, just happened.
You came to Varkala just as on a holiday and you started feeding the street dogs?
I always rescue dogs, animal from my childhood.
And so how many times do you feed the dogs each day?
Morning.
Morning?
Big feeding until full stomach. I cook rice with some vegetables, turmeric powder and meat.
How many kilos of meat a day do you go through?
Oh, I manage delivery from butcher, maybe 60 kg waste of meat.
60 kg.
But I cook a lot and I feed also street dogs. Also cook. This all day cooking.
You take a few for a walk every day?
No, of course not. No time. Absolutely no time. But they enjoy. So if somebody comes to help us and take dog for a walk, this would be so nice. I don't need much, I don't ask much job, just to be with dogs. They need company. They want to be what Ivan. She's paralyzation, but after swimming, she's much better. Brigitte, if you open rose later, go. We just go outside more. Let's more easy to talk. So if you need rose, open, go give her. She's the best one.
It's a nice place here. Like it's a beautiful scenery and the water and the trees.
And we clean everywhere here. This is some also volunteer was February and they put this tails. This was full duty everywhere waste. And this volunteer help and. When I have time, I always clean, I always in process.
How long have you been here now with the looking after the dogs?
What first time I just feed dogs. But now 7 from 2019 I rescue more than 10. And
do you find it
9? How many years now? 6 years.
6 years.
Like. It's like shelter, but only now we are in process real registration because it's very difficult for foreigners.
Do you find, Polina, that it becomes too much for you? It seems to me in the short time I've been here that it's a very, very big job and it looks like it can be very stressful and it can be very tiring for you.
Yes, very stressful and very tired, but physically tired. I'm really hard worker. But for what I do alone, this normally for 5 workers. You
live on the property also?
Yes, of course. And 1 year I sleep with no any mattress. I'm very ascetic because dog damaged it in my old house. It was very bad, and I keep every money, every coin for dogs because I have choice. I go for my food and sit in restaurant, or I buy food because for meat, for example, I pay 500 every day meat delivery. Of course, I'm vegetarian, but they throw this meat, so I pay.
Why not?
This.
It shows how committed Polina is to the endeavour and her cause. You know, she was telling me that she sold everything, like absolutely everything she owns is gone. She sold and put it all into this property. She was saying that, you know, these fences that she had to put up to keep the dogs in, of course, they were 3 lakh or 300,000 rupees. The money each day just to feed the dogs, you know, it's the vet bills. I'm sure you can imagine how costly it can be. But yeah, very strong woman. How much does it cost you to run this, Polina? For 1 month, your running costs. So how much?
Last month I should change tank, water tank is fell down. And so I spent maximum 120,000.
Really?
Yes.
That's expensive. That's a
It's
lot.
crazy
yeah.
expensive.
It's a lot
On
of
my
money.
own, I
Where are
need.
you finding the money? How are you?
This is big problem. Some friends help me, but when I see situation, because I cannot leave them, I cannot stop, I have no choice. Last year I sold my apartment.
You sold your apartment?
Yes, but I had idea to buy property, land, and because if something happened, very easy, owner can knock us away, like
Yeah.
it happened in Varkala house.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not because house owner, it's because neighbor. Because
Yeah.
I start feed dogs in my street. But and 86 neighbor complain against me.
86 neighbors.
Neighbors, just because I feed dogs. Mental problem, not mentally tired, hard, because people always are fighting against me.
And Paulina, do you have to leave India every now and again to come back for visa problems, because you would have visa problems also, yeah?
Before, when I adoption my first dog, Polish, she is now with me 10 years. I have to go, and 6 months I am in India, 6 months I am in Russia. And one foreigner, Indian family, took care. But when I came back, so now I am always here because I'm married here.
Paulina's just brought out a couple of dogs that, well, a few dogs that she keeps inside. I won't show you their condition on camera because it would be quite distressing for people, I think. But, you know, these dogs have to go into the vets every day, 5 kilometres away. Fuel and rickshaws and treatment and that, you know, it doesn't come free. How many people are helping you with the place?
Just from day before yesterday, I got one helper, what Vishnu. I'm always alone. Many dogs with no legs, with
No legs, yeah.
He was skinny, Tyson, да. After accident, we pay for surgery a lot.
Yeah.
5 dogs with no legs.
Yeah.
4 dogs broken spine.
No, really?
Да. And what Ivan was there, and like paralyzation, but what for Ivan I made massage, like special treatment. You see how he's fast.
Paulina has a very, very busy day, obviously, so to spend an hour with me this morning has been really, really generous. Paulina, thank you so much for letting us into your life a little bit. I hope things go really well for you. I hope you get the support that you need. You're doing a wonderful, wonderful job. I'd like to just help you out a little bit. It's not much, but I hope it can help in a small way. Yeah, no problem at all. If anyone would like to support the good work that Paulina's doing, I'll put the contact details in the video description below.
Thank you so much for coming.
Okay, see you. I just stopped in for a little bit of lunch, and as is my wont, I find it difficult not to say hello to people. And these young women were kind enough to have a chat. Thanks so much for stopping and having a chat. You're all college friends?
Yes.
Which college?
I am Koikod.
A reputable, good college, yes? And what are you studying?
MBA.
MBA. Yeah. And how long in Varkala now?
So it's been 1 year. We are in the second year currently. Yeah, we're in the second year.
Oh, I see. One thing I'm interested in when I'm talking to young women of this generation is what they want to do with their lives and how it might be different to perhaps what their parents would wanting to achieve in their life. What do you hope to do? Where do you see your life in 20 years?
So my family is a typical Indian family where my mother, she's lovely, she takes care of us and everything. I just want to be, she's very strong, but perhaps I want to show a very dominant part of mine as well, where I help my own daughter. I wish I have a daughter to grow much more stronger than I am.
And what do you see? Can you define what a strong woman is then?
So in my opinion, I feel like strong is someone who can hold relationships while having a career of her own.
Right. So you think there should be a balance in your life,
Yes,
whether it be family, career?
That's correct. I do not want my family to be very male dominant.
Yeah, sure. How's it going? Working okay?
Yes.
Do you have
lovely.
Do you have a boyfriend?
So I don't.
It's,
Yes.
You do? And do you see your current boyfriend as a long-term potential partner?
Hoping so, yes.
Oh, that's very nice. And are you of a similar mind where you think that the women of your generation, they're different to their mothers and fathers in that they want to strive out and create their own life instead of just being part of a family unit, yeah?
Yeah, of course. That's I think that one of the common links that we all have is we're doing MBA. That in itself proves that we all want to set out and make a life for ourselves.
Would you like to go into business, or where do you see yourself? What career path do you want to take?
So I want to work in corporate for a few years, then start something of my own. I want to be a businesswoman.
You want a business owner? Is there any small ideas starting now? What type of business?
I do have a couple of ideas regarding supporting women only.
Very nice.
But I don't want to execute them right away.
Sure.
I want to take some time and then execute.
And madam?
Yeah.
In 20 years time, where do you see your life?
20 years time, yeah, again same answer, like work in corporate for some time and then start something of my own. But one thing I feel which is very significant is that women are expected to sacrifice more than the other gender, especially when it comes to career, and they're expected to, I mean, even my mother is educated, she's very successful and all of that, but somewhere women sacrifice more in terms of their career. So that is something that I don't want to do and focus on something.
You're going to break the mold, huh?
Hopefully.
And last but not least, another career woman before me.
So all of what they said is quite right, but what I feel is that all this time, like if we take the previous generation, women, they were, they did not have quite much freedom, and now that we do, we're like very career oriented. I think one thing that women just miss out on is to have a little bit of fun. And so in 20 years of time, I want to be here back again, sipping on beer, just having fun. Earlier time.
Sure. That's great. Can I ask you one thing?
Yeah.
Have you found with this positive female role that you're trying to carve out for yourself, has there been any pushback? Have you, when you promote your ideas, when you discuss and engage with people about this new woman that you want to bring to India, do people kick back to you and say, look, this is not where you should be looking at, you should be trying to adopt a different role?
So not really. I think I've been very fortunate enough to be around people who have never given me that sort of a pushback. Like everybody has been like very supportive, especially my mother. Like she's always been like crazily supportive of whatever I do, even if it's like totally whack. But yes.
Yeah.
So never really faced that.
It seems to me that India is in very good hands if this is an example of the young women coming through. Ladies, I hope you really enjoy your stay in Varkala. Thank you so much for having a chat with me. It's really nice.
Lovely meeting you.
See you.
Hope you enjoy India.
Yeah, you too. Bye. I've been really blessed in Varkala meeting so many incredible women, and today's been no different. I've got the really good pleasure of meeting a French lady by the name of Annebelle. Hello, Annebelle.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you so much for having me in your home. That looks like a wonderful building. Has that got any architectural significance at all, Annebelle?
Well, I really wanted to have a natural house. From the very beginning, I was thinking of having a mud house, bamboo house, but it was not really possible. So we went for finding an architect who could build a brick house, and we found one in Kerala who was coming from the school of Laurie Becker, who was a very famous architect in the 80s. He was called the architect of the poor, and we designed all together this building.
Is it used with recyclables or?
Yes, 75% of the bricks are recycled materials.
This is something that's important to you and something that you hold very
much
close to your heart,
important.
yeah?
Also, yes, also all the windows, all the doors, everything is recycled.
Wow.
From a demolished house.
How long did it take to build this?
9 months.
Oh, goodness me. How did you find the building process? Was it a frustrating experience, or because you've been here for some time, it was quite straightforward?
No, it was quite a difficult process because we arrived in India at the end of 2022, and very fast my husband found the land.
Oh, your husband is Indian?
Yes, he is
okay,
Indian.
sorry.
Yes, and so he found the land, so we bought the land, and right after that we started the process of building the house, designing the shape and all of that.
And you're including a form of homestay in?
Yeah, the ground floor, it is 3 studios. Under the 2 arches, there is 1 studio.
I see.
So we have 3 studios. And the first floor, we have our house,
I see.
our flat. And the last floor, the rooftop, is for yoga or any other kind of practice, gatherings,
Sure.
music, many things we can organize. It's very spacious.
Can we look at one of the
Yeah,
studios?
for sure.
I noticed you have beer bottles made into the walls, yeah?
Yes. Actually, I didn't want to have a brick separation between each balcony, but I wanted to have some kind also of privacy. And I've been looking of what we can do with the recycled materials. And I thought that with beer bottles or glass bottles, it would be very interesting.
Yeah. I think it's a great way to break it up. It's a nice colors and it's also reusable.
Yeah. Actually, we've been collecting all around Varkala all these
Oh,
beer
really?
bottles.
Yeah.
We couldn't find all the colors we wanted because the most common ones are the blue, green,
Yeah.
and very
Sure.
few white and lots of brown.
It's very nice with the sun on it, yeah? It comes in nice and bright. And these door frames and everything are locally made. This is a local...
No, they are not. I mean, they were made, but they were coming from a demolished house.
Oh, I see.
So they've been repolished, revarnished, repainted, and they're called French windows.
French windows. You're a French woman.
Okay.
Where, can I ask a very personal question? I'm sorry, Annabelle. Where did you meet your husband?
I met him in 2009 in Pondicherry.
In Pondicherry?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was volunteering in Sri Aurobindo Ashram.
Oh, I see.
So I was there, and he came for a weekend.
This is quite large.
It is 38 square meters.
38 square meters.
Yes.
And if you wanted to, you could push these together and make one double bed.
We can have a double room, and we can have also a room for a couple. So we can, have the bed closer, and then it will be a double room. Or if two people wants to be like this, we can put the beds like that.
And because it's underneath 2 stories, it's quite cool in here as well, yeah?
It is. For the moment, no AC is still.
Yeah.
We have a kitchen corner
Yeah.
with the dishes furnished and the fridge and one almirah and the bathroom. It's quite simple.
2,000 a night, and you, for long-term stay,
Then we
you
have
would
to
consider
meet-
some different rates, yeah?
For sure, for us, the most interesting thing would be that to have somebody staying minimum of 2 weeks.
Of course, yes. No, I agree.
It's a
Oh, you have a desk as well with the steel drawers.
Yes.
It's quite cool in here. I'm surprised how cool it is.
Yeah, well, the way it has been built, it's also ecologically friendly.
Mm-hmm.
This technique of building those walls, there is a space in
I see.
between.
It's insulated
It's
with the
called
space.
rat
Yeah.
trap bond.
Rat
It's,
trap bond.
Yes, it's Laurie Baker who was promoting this building construction, this type of construction, and also you can look at the ceilings.
Yes.
It's a mix of concrete and tiles here, and on the balcony, it's a mix of concrete and mud pots.
Oh, mud pots.
Yes.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah.
When was your first time to India, Annabelle?
I think it was about more than 20 years ago.
What was the thing that drew you to India the first time?
Philosophy and
Philosophy.
spirituality.
Personal development and looking for...
I wanted to meet a guru, and I
Yeah.
wanted to go and practice yoga and go in ashrams.
Has it been everything that you wanted it to be? Because I know I meet a lot of people and they look at countries, whether it be Thailand or Indonesia, it doesn't matter, but they have this preconceived idea of what the place is like, and they idealize it in their mind, and they get there and they're very disappointed because it's let them down, because they've built it up so much in their own mind. How was India in that regard for you? It fulfilled every need and every want and everything you thought it would be?
Yes. I don't think I was really expecting something. I think I just wanted to go to India.
Sure.
And let's see what happened. And I've never been disappointed.
Yeah.
Never. I found what I wanted to find.
That's
Yes.
You seem very calm, Annabelle. This calmness and this serenity that I feel from you. Is that something you've had from a young age, or you found it only since you've been
No,
here?
I found it.
You found it.
I'm not always that peaceful, but sometimes I am.
I'm glad I've got you at a good moment.
Yes. No, but this place also brings a lot of peacefulness in myself.
I like that sound of the moving water.
Yeah.
At night time it'd be quite nice. Shall we have a look at your yoga area or
for
your
sure.
area
Yes,
upstairs?
please,
Yes. Okay.
please come. Yes.
Annabelle was just telling me they're still in the process of getting things finished here. What was the name that you're going to be using, Annabelle?
The name of the house is Maison Sangham.
Maison Sangham.
Sangham.
What does this mean?
It means it comes from the Buddhist tradition. And in the Buddhist tradition, there is the family.
I see.
the group of monks,
Uh-huh.
of nuns practicing together.
Yes, yes.
So for me, this house, I have a wish that it could gather people from different origins, perspectives, religions, whatever.
You've already had groups of people with healing sessions or meditation sessions up here, yeah?
Yes, we had a few last month, some months ago.
Such a big space.
Yeah, very huge, 140 square meters.
140 square meters.
Yes.
That's enormous, Annabelle.
Yes.
And what I really like about it is just standing here listening, you can hear the trees.
Yeah.
You can hear the trees with the equal volume of the running water. And I think for meditative purposes or healing purposes, this is a great space and a great atmosphere to be doing these things.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. When do you hope to be fully functional?
I hope within the next 2 months.
In the next 2 months. So you'll be ready for high season, yeah?
Yes, we'll be.
Okay.
We will be.
You were about to say something?
Yes, we have 8 solar panels.
Oh, solar panels,
Here
yeah?
we have hot water and on this side, they're all there.
And can I ask, what is your husband's occupation? Is he working, or is he involved in this side of things as well?
Well, he's involved in the house, he's involved in his guest house called IHA, and from time to time we give also some online French classes to Indian people in France.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Is there a large Indian contingent in France?
Yes, quite large and growing community.
Oh, I see.
Considering the past years now, I think Indian people are traveling more.
Yeah.
And they are also more curious to work abroad, or
I
they've
think
been asked to work abroad also.
the Indian middle class of the last 20 years has grown incredibly fast, yes?
Yes.
It's incredible. In the time you've been here, Annabelle, you've been in Varkala for how long? Since 2000?
Now almost 3 years.
3 years. You've seen a lot of changes already, I think,
Yes,
yeah?
especially after COVID. I used to come here since maybe 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And before COVID and after COVID, there is a difference.
Yeah,
The people coming and spending time, and maybe more Indians are coming
yes, yes.
for the weekend for a few days.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. What do you see your whole life, the rest of your life, being spent here now?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're committed, and it's final for you.
Yes.
This is your
For
resting
me,
place,
yes,
yeah.
Yes. I mean, I don't know, but
At the moment,
at the moment, I wish to stay here and live my life here.
that's wonderful. Annabelle, thank you so very much for
Thank you very
having
much.
me in your home and letting me into your life a little
Thank
bit.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming here.
In March earlier in the year, I was in the Gili Islands, and I got in from a day shooting and ready to do some editing, and an email came through from the casting director of Survivor Australia. He was wanting to know if I'd be interested in potentially appearing in the next series of Australian Survivor. He thought I was a great fit and liked some things about me, I guess. Personally, I'm not a big fan of these reality TV shows. I understand how people enjoy them and are entertained by them, but to me there's nothing very real about them at all. They're heavily influenced by producers. The edits of the show create I don't know, it's a bit of smoke and mirrors, I guess. It's not terribly authentic, and I didn't really want to be involved, but there was part of me that thought, oh, it'll be interesting to see how they make the sausage sort of thing. So I said, okay, give us a call tomorrow. He phoned the next day at 2 p.m, right on the dot, which was nice. And we had a quick discussion about it, and he asked if I would just meet with one of the producers. Again, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I really don't want to do this. I'm focusing on my YouTube channel. I've got a kind of a brand I want to retain, and I don't want to cause any damage to that, depending on how they edit the show and how I'm sort of presented. Could be not the way I like. But I did it. I said, okay, yeah, I'll meet the producer just to see how they do things. A couple of weeks later, I met one of the producers, and it was a bit like, these things are like put the monkey on the barrel and watch him dance. So they want to see, character and personality. So I revved it up a notch and came across larger than life, and had a lot of fun with it. And that was a 45-minute Zoom with one of the producers, and I thought nothing of it after that. I'd completely forgotten about it. And about 3 weeks later, I get a phone call, and it's one of the people from the show, and they said, look, Wayne, we're really interested. Would you be willing to meet the executive producer? And by this stage I'd... Hey. By this stage I'd sort of really had, cemented in my mind I didn't want to do it. And I said, look, you know, on the phone call, I said, look, I'm really not interested. Thanks, I'm flattered. I'll let it go. And after I got off the phone call, I sent an email to the casting director and said, look, I'm out. I'm sorry, flattered, but I don't want to do it. The casting director emails me back. He said, look, Wayne, please don't make any rash decisions. We love you. I've taken you to the executive producer. We're on the same page. We think you're going to be great on the show. I've got a gut feeling about this. We just love you, you know. And I don't know. Again, it was a fair bit of manipulation and flattering, but, you know, I understand that they had ulterior motives, and, you know, their agenda was to get someone on the show that fit some kind of archetype that they need, that one older, that token old guy that's in every Survivor. They like my hat, they like my beard, they like the fact that I travelled, I guess. Look, I capitulated and said, okay, look, I'll meet the, oh no, just to backtrack a bit. I said to them that my focus was my YouTube channel, and that if I was to go and shoot this thing with them, it would take a month, because they put you in quarantine for a week. Everyone goes into quarantine in case there's a disease, and brings the whole production down. It'd be about 4 weeks. And I said, no, I don't want to take that time off from what I do, you know. And I told them there was an element of money that would be lost, and the reply was, you know, well, we could enter into some arrangement. So it was suggested to me that if I was accepted, there would be some form of payment other than the token payment they give for each person that's on there for a day. So a meeting with the executive producer and the production manager was set up, and that was for a couple of weeks later. In that time, I just couldn't. I just thought, oh look, stop this. You don't want to do it. It's not something you're interested in. Just stop playing the game and, you know, just let it go. But it eventuated that I'd forgot about it again, or time got away from me, and all of a sudden it was the day of the meeting with the executive producer. I was back in Australia at the time, and so I did it. But I was thinking in the back of my mind, I thought, just blow it up. Just go in there and not be the guy that they wanted. So I had the meeting with the executive producer and the production manager, and I was this egotistical, self-centered creative that was saying things like, I don't look at this as an opportunity to be on TV. I look at this as an opportunity for us to collaborate, and I'll give you this character in 3 different ways. And that's not what they want. They want someone who's authentic and genuine. And if I was myself, I'm sure that, you know, I would fit the bill and I'd do it well, but I just didn't want to do the show. So we had that meeting went on for about 45 minutes, I guess, and I made sure that I wasn't the guy that they were looking for. And at the end of the meeting, the executive producer said, Wayne, we're going to get back to you in 2 or 3 weeks. That was 2 months ago. So I feel that if I'd wanted to, I could have got on the show, but it's just not my thing. And I'm fully engaged in my life now, doing YouTube and hanging out with you guys. I'm really enjoying this little series of women in India, whether it be expats or local women themselves. That's just about it for this one. As always, I hope you're well and happy in life and doing the things you want to do.